Hello guys, this is Oxman. I'm gonna bring you another A10 video. This is going to be a little tutorial, and a little guide on how to use the A10 and make the most of it. This is take number 3. First time I failed with recording. Second time the recording didn't take my microphone, so I spoke for about 10 minutes about it recording. So this is take number 3. Hope this helps you. If you do not get help from this video, if you want to learn something that is somewhere, do that in the comment. Just write something that you need to learn with the flying and I'll make something up. So what I'm going to practice here is the GAU-8, the GAU-8 Venture Cannon, the 30mm depleted uranium mine blower. The best awesome cannon on the planet, and it's a Gatling cannon, and I don't really need to say much more than that. If I say dragons fart, everyone should know what it is about, and you'll hear that little fart in about a few seconds. Right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to attack a little objective. We have an FAC, we're told we have a little armored target somewhere in this area, so we're gonna make a shift left click on the map, and then we've got 14 clicks to go, so we're going to gain some altitude. We're going to go up to about 1,000, about Angels 1, and then 1.2 thousand, stick around there, and then just adjust. When you approach, yes, you can have high speed, but when you are leveling out, you're getting close to the objective. If you have the time, if you're sure about the enemy presence in the area, slow down. The slower you are, the easier it is. I even throw in a Swedish word there, and maybe you didn't hear it, but still, 300 is about enough. Right now we're 8 clicks out. The maximum range you should use this is about 3 clicks. A small adjustment at 3 clicks, it's going to shoot off target. So 2 clicks and below is the best range. You want to be at least 1,000 meters away, because you want to move away from the target when you're about that range. Right, so we're going to dive down very soon, and we're going to take that target on. And the thing is, the CCIP in this game is not movable. I mean, it's not adjusted. And you cannot lock on targets, you can't do anything special with it. It's just a fixed little dot. So you're gonna have to do the practice with experience and get to know the gun before you start using long range weaponry, because that is hard, and one slight adjustment can fuck it all up. Right, so we're getting onto the target. I'm gonna adjust a little bit to the left and a little bit more, and we should be able to shoot soon. Still at 300. 2 clicks. And give me power. And 2 clicks. And we're staying for the action. And there you go. 2 clicks out, and then I did wait for the explosion, which you shouldn't be. The FAC should tell you about the explosions, and you do want to look at it. Yes, it's very, very beautiful, but for the safety of you and the airframe, as soon as you let off your rounds, you pull back, you abort, you just veer off to your egress point, and then you go, because you do not want to fly over the target at low speed, and you don't want to be anywhere close anyway. I mean, just be as far away as possible. That's the best way to go. That's the best way to survive, and I should probably know. And let's give it a try again. We have a new target at 7 clicks. We're going to adjust. We're going to gain some altitude before we get there. 700, 1,000 is about enough. And here we go. Speeding up a little bit. And there we go. I'm gonna drop speed, because now we're very quick, and now it's gonna be we have to be very quick adjusting. And it's gonna be a short burst. And we're gonna stay for the explosion. And there you go. I'm not sure if that actually destroyed it. Yeah, it did. So the slower you are, the more time you will get to adjust, and adjusting is important. You do not want to misfire one of these things, and you do not, I'd say again, you do not want to use the rudder when using the GAU-8. If you do that, I'll show you now on the ground, actually before we kill that thing, or after. I'm gonna pull up, and just for the sake of it, and 700, okay, speed, it's okay, adjust, 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 and we should be adjusting. There we go, 2 clicks right about now, and they can see I used a little bit of rudder. Gave me a little spread, and right now I'm going to go in with a Maverick. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna tell you about long range with the GAU-8, and we can tell about the target right there. And if you try to adjust a little bit on with the rudder, yeah, you can notice how that I mean, look at the spread of that. It's just all over the place. And if you have friendlies in the area, that's not very fun when you have 5 and friendly kills on your head, and that's not very lovely. So try and avoid that at all costs. We're about 1 click, gonna do a low pass, and I'm gonna show you what happens if you fly too low. And yeah, this is pretty good. Right, I'm expecting him to kill me. Okay, maybe not. Yep, there we go. And that's what happens when you try to do Hollywood shit. Don't fly low, always fly high. Keep your targets far away from you, and do not try to be the guy who tries to kill Tunguskis with A10s. That's very good. If you can use AGM-65Ds, Mavericks, fine. That's pretty good. That's what they're for most of the time. But yeah, the GAU-8 is a very beautiful weapon. It's a little bit hard to master completely. You should be able to use it about 2.5 clicks. That's the maximum range I would use it on, because at 3 clicks you're basically gonna spray it all over the place. And well, I guess it takes experience. You have to learn how to first control the airframe, you have to learn how to land, start up, you need to be able to do holding patterns, you need to be able to focus on many things at a time. And when you get all that together, you get a nice FAC with you, you send him into the airfield or the AO, you sit in the GAU-8 or the A10, and you can just have lots of fun. So a very important thing is to, well, it's very important to check on these things, and you have to practice. I mean, practice is everything. I can't say that enough. I mean, I've been flying for 3 years. I can't believe I've been flying for 3 years in this game, and you know, I've taught myself most of it, but I have had friends that know how to fly, and back then there wasn't any videos on it, and that's why I'm doing this for you, so you can learn how to fly the A10s. If you're a newbie, if you're a little more than a newbie, you might not think this is as helpful, but this tutorial was basically pointed toward people who cannot fly the A10 yet, those who cannot really adjust to the way the AI does things. Me mainly shooting down planes with 50 cals. And I remember about a year ago I used A10 and I did what I just did. I flew very low, and basically I almost always got killed by a T90. A T90 could take me out. I put tanks on the field and I expected it to be sheep. You just go in and kill it. But no, I was very, very bad at that, and I got myself killed. So you don't want to dive as a dive bomber. Um, you want to have a level of degrees downrange. I mean, you want to be going down. You don't want to level. If you level, that's not going to be possible anyway. But you want to have at least 45 degrees Well, that's a max. We'll say about maximum is 45 degrees, and 20, 30, and 35, 40. That's good. That's the optimal um, advance or ingress vector or ingress angle, and you want to make sure that you stay away from the target as far as possible. And when you let your rounds off, when you fire your Maverick, whatever, you pull off, fly in the other direction or somewhere else. I know many people who try and fly this bird as some sort of American action hero, and that doesn't work. You want to handle the airframe as professionally and as safe as possible. Now go out there, practice on the field, and kill some stuff. And by the way, this is a newly updated map, I think, that's called Face Kabul, and it's pretty goddamn good. So a little bit of commercial there. So yeah, have a nice day. Do some practice. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's been out.